Here in the United States, we have many privileges that have been given to us. Some of these we don't even think about, yet we enjoy them daily. As we go about our daily lives, it's easy to take these things for granted. So for this, we were asked to think about our privileges and then choose one to forgo for a week. So after talking with my family, we decided that giving up my car for a week would be the easiest one for us. We knew we would face some challenges in doing this. One, our family schedules. Me and my wife both work as substitute teachers. Our kids are both in school. Um, where we live, we have attendance centers. So what that means is we have one school for preschool and kindergarten students, one for first and second grade students, and one for third and fourth grade students. So both of our kids, being in first and fourth grade, go to two different schools. So there's some mornings where we are going to four schools, um, depending on where me and my wife are working at. The other was winter weather. Um, so to do this, having to walk was not as easy as an option with all the snow and ice. And we don't have any form of public transportation in our area. We don't have any taxi cabs or Uber drivers for me to just buzz in on my phone and have someone there to give me a ride. So this is day one. Um, I had to have my wife give me a ride to the gas station and to work, and then she picked me up and the kids and brought me home. Day one went fairly easy. It wasn't real difficult. Um, Day two was good. This is a buddy of mine giving me a ride to work. That evening, my wife had a meeting for PTO. The boys wanted to go down to the store, so we hopped on, got them on their bikes, and walked down to the store. This is me on day three. I was working at Jefferson, so it was a little bit easier getting everyone to school. Jefferson's the same school my first grader goes to, so it was one less stop in the morning, and then it was a nice day, so I was able to walk over on my plan to the shop and have my lunch and plan over there. Day four, by this point, I was pretty frustrated, just having to wait for someone to pick me up or running late, behind schedule. I run on routine, so just being behind, waiting on everyone else before we can go instead of being able to go. Day five, you can kind of see I'm kind of frustrated with always having to get a ride. This is me going to work at the shop. Um, and then my wife would pick me up at the end of the day or have my buddy come pick me up. Day six, this evening, my wife was already sleeping and I needed to go to the store, so I walked down. You can see the snow. So I bundled up and walked down to the store. So some of the frustrations that I experienced, I mentioned having to wait for a ride to work or to the shop, having not having the freedom to go places when I wanted to go, rushing to get all the kids to school and picked up on time, and then having to run on a different schedule and off the normal routine, and then just having to rely on others for means of transportation if I wanted to go somewhere that wasn't close to the house. Luckily, we live by the middle school, so like if I'm working there, just walking a few blocks um, is not really as bad living in a small town. Having to go to Walmart that's all the way across town, definitely different. So some of my learning experiences through this, this experience really humbled me and gave me a sense of gratitude for many different things. Just thinking about the amount of people who experience the struggle of going without a vehicle every day, um, really made me have an awareness of how I had taken it for granted. And I was overwhelmed with gratitude for the people that helped me make it successful. If it wasn't for the help of my friend and my wife and everyone, I'm not sure if I could have been as successful with it. Um, and just learning time management, having to run on a different routine, and then patience, because it was definitely, I'm a patient person, but not when I have to, if I'm running late or feel like I'm gonna be late.